Hello and welcome back to Collectible Stonks. My name is Yamel. Glad to have you guys here today. So, does Metazoo have a promo card problem? Right? We've seen them do quite a bit of promotional card bundles and promotional card, with your purchases and things like that. And I guess I've seen a lot of people complain about that. I don't understand why. I mean, I can see why they don't like the fact that they put promo cards with everything. But if you guys are not in the Discord, again, really important, you should totally join it. You get a lot of good information in that Discord. They just announced the first plushie that will be sold at the Orlando Collecticon booth. And there's only 500 of these made, including the promotional card. And let's be honest, these plushies will likely be sold for quite a bit, And if there's a Mothman plushie somewhere in there, I can't even imagine how much that plushie and promo card will sell for, if that's the case. But essentially, I've heard a lot of people, and I've seen people online and on YouTube channels and on videos and stuff like that. I see them complain about Metazoo pumping out too many promotional cards to where, promo cards are no longer, I guess, important or valuable. And here's the thing, guys. Promotional cards are never meant to be valuable. Yes, there are some promotional cards that do hold value in any TCG. I mean, any sort of, for example, even in Flesh and Blood, one of the most highly valued promotional cards is some of the Alpha Investment promo cards. Why? Because it's exclusive. Unless you're a Patreon, you cannot get those cards. You cannot get that, those exclusive playmats, things like that. And people tend to like them. I mean, it is what it is. Those cards do hold value because it's exclusive, and only a small amount actually exists. So, one of the promotional, or I guess I should say some of the promo cards that tend to hold value currently for Metazoo would be the Rudy promotional cards. The Rudy Investment Sasquatch. This card hit all the way up to $800 back in October. So now, granted, it's back down to about the $500 range. I've seen some PSA 10s of this actually sell for about $500, which bonkers, the fact that they were selling for that low. And granted, now the price has rebounded just a little bit. But the Rudy Investment Sasquatch, the Hunchback of Jacksonville Rudy promotional card, the second promo card. I wonder if I actually have one right here. I believe. There we go. Yeah, so the Rudy Hunchback of Jacksonville promotional card, right? This card right here is like a $200 card, $250, whatever it is. These cards tend to hold value because of its exclusivity with an online retailer, an online YouTuber, things like that. But for example, the Christmas promos, yes, they will hold value long term, but I don't feel that you should be purchasing all these promotional cards simply with the intent to, one day they'll be worth hundreds of or thousands of dollars. That's not how it works. Granted, I will say this, some of the early promotional cards only had a print run of 1,000 to 2,000. The Rudy Investment Sasquatch only had a print run of about 2,000. Same with the Hunchback, only about 2,000. And the new Rudy bundle, the Not a Timmy card, that one's going to be, that one's only, I believe he said he can only make 1,000 kits. The print run is likely, 1,500 or something like that. It's, those cards, those promos do hold value, but it's one of those things, man. Promotional cards are all fun. That's all it is. It's really cool to see, the little Halloween Metazoo beasties that, for example, the Headless Horseman or the Wendigo, things like that. And granted, a lot of times the promotional cards that we get from Metazoo, they tend to be of cryptids that, seem to be for a specific holiday, right? So in this case, Headless Horseman and Wendigo, those came out at Nightfall, right? But, Santa Claus, Gingerbread Man, when would you be able to release those type of cryptids if not in a special holiday set such as the holiday promos, right? So, in my opinion, I feel like the problem lies in the fact that most people are trying to associate value to every single promotional card that's out there, and really that's not how you should be doing it, right? Yes, I understand that the secondary market for Metazoo is very, very strong. It was one of the few TCGs that did not go down too much with the overall market, like Magic the Gathering did, like Flesh and Blood. I mean, Flesh and Blood got demolished value-wise, right? Metazoo survived that. And I think really it's because it's just the appeal. The community enjoys the product. They love collecting the product. They don't mind spending a few bucks here and there for certain cards that they don't have. And that's the thing, right? That's what you want. And I get it. There's a lot of people that say, well, if you're going to be pumping out promo cards with every product, then they're not special anymore. Then what's the point? And like, it doesn't matter. They're cool, bro. Like they're just cool cards. Like, yeah, they may not be worth too much. I mean, first edition, the first edition Halloween, the first edition, what do you call it? Like OG holiday promo cards. Yes, those hold value. And we know it's because there's only 500 of each one made, like scarcity, supply and demand. These are the OG ones. I mean, full hollow gingerbread man, all that stuff. These cards do hold value because of that, right? All these second edition and all these higher print runs, especially now with Walmart coming down the road next week. We'll likely see more promotional cards associated with Walmart. We're going to be getting that sweet looking Paisa Bird card in the blisters that they plan on selling there next week. But going forward, a lot of these big box retail promos, they're just gonna be like any other Pokemon promotional card worth like $1 or $2 on the open market, unless it comes from like like for Pokemon, some of the Elite Trainer box promos usually cost like $5 to $10 on release. You're not gonna see that going forward with those big box. You're not gonna see for example, the New Year's celebration. I believe this card was like $20 when they first launched, right? Like earlier last month. And so you're just not going to see that with a lot of promo cards coming out later on, right? Granted, like I said, some of them do. Some of them will hold value. And like I said, mainly it's going to be, the Rudy promotional cards, the original first edition cards, things like that, things that are exclusive. Channel Fireball for a time was holding quite a bit of value. The Channel Fireball promo was selling for like $200 to $300. The Headless Horseman Channel Fireball promo that just came out of nowhere back in December or something like that. January, yeah, it was like December. That one was selling for like $200 as well on release. Now you can get them for a lot cheaper. You can get yourself a Channel Fireball promo for like $40. You can get yourself a Headless Horseman promo for like $50, $60. Now that they've released more stock of them, they've come out with a lot more promotional bundles for Nightfall and things like that, where they're giving away those promo cards for free, and that's cool. That's awesome. Really, the big thing is, I think people just get upset that their promo cards that they bought last month are now worth less because they keep coming out. I mean, that's what promotional cards are for. That's what they're for. They're meant to promote a product, a bundle. They're just a extra little nugget that you get just for purchasing it through that particular retailer. And I think that's cool. It kind of builds that loyalty in your fan base. Now, granted, the newest card, which will likely sell for quite a bit, I'm assuming at least $150 to $250, is going to be the Not a Timmy card from Rudy. I should actually be getting that set. I should be getting those boxes that I ordered, I believe, tomorrow. So I will be putting those up for sale on my website. I will be opening up all the boxes just so that I can go ahead and put the actual promo card in a card saver and put some cardboard between the card in between cardboard. That way it's not damaged in transit. If you guys do decide to purchase that from me, I do have them cheaper than eBay. I think eBay is selling them for like $900. I do have them about $150 less than that right now. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check out the website. Do your thing. But yeah, no, I don't see a problem with it. I just don't. It's enjoyable. I'm having fun. I have a whole. Look, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I got this ready, but I got a little promo. Let me see if I can do it this way. Maybe it's this way. I got a little, my Fireball promos, my Halloween promos. Loveland Frogman promo over here, Barbecue Sam. Like I really enjoy the promo cards. They're just really fun. They're really cool. Like look at that, like Abominable Snowman over here, and you got all the Santa Clauses right there, and Gingerbread Man, and they're fun, man. They're cool. They're cool to collect. They're cool to have, and at the end of the day, you collect. Yes, you like your collectibles to have value. I mean, heck, that's what this whole channel is about. It's literally about the value of collectibles and the market surrounding them and all that good stuff, and news that affect things and print runs and the whole 9 yards, man. And while they do hold value, right? You can't expect them to go up in value like overnight. You know what I mean? It's going to take time. A lot of these cards, the promotional cards, are on the reserve list now. All of these Rudy cards will no longer be reprinted. Like, what's out there is out there. And, if right now you think a $200 random Rudy card is too expensive, I mean, one day they're going to be worth a lot more because less and less people will be selling them. Some of them may get damaged. Some people will lose them. Things like that. Like, all these cards will go up in value eventually. But I feel it's like people that are wanting a return on investment right away that think that promo cards are too much. And yes, eventually you're going to get the cheap promo cards, like I said, from Walmart and from Target and all those that are manufactured en masse, where you can walk in and get one essentially, or you can buy one on TCG Player or wherever for like $1 or $2, and that's fine. But even promo cards do go up in value, and at the end of the day, you collect because you enjoy it. This isn't supposed to be like the stock market, right? Yes. Do you get a great return year over year in collectibles compared to the stock market? You most certainly do. There's a lot of product out there that you will get way better returns than you do in the stock market. It's just how it is. If collectibles have value, they're going to keep going up. But no, I don't think Metazoo has a promotional card problem. I think it's smart. It drives more customers to purchase those said products. For example, would I have purchased the wrapping paper had it not been for the promotional cards? No, absolutely not. I didn't really need wrapping paper, but I really wanted the promo cards, and it worked. And I guess some people think that that's predatory and things like that, and they prefer to have the option. And yes, options are good, but I understand. It's a business. You want people to buy your new product, and by bundling those promo cards, you get more sales. It is what it is. But anyways, I just want to make a real quick video on my thoughts regarding this sentiment that Metazoo has a promo card problem and all this. I simply don't think it's true. I appreciate what they have done. I appreciate all of the effort that goes into making these products and these awesome promo cards and all that cool stuff. I don't have a single problem with it. So, yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you think. You guys can rail on me all you want. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoy this content, consider subscribing to the channel. And of course, if you like seeing this type of content, this type of rambling videos, hit that like button. It really does help the community grow, helps the YouTube algorithm, show this video to other, Metazoologists, Metazoo fans that enjoy content like this. Anyways, I appreciate you guys so much. I will hopefully be seeing you tomorrow with my unboxing of the Metazoo 2nd edition kit from Alpha Investments, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys again. See y'all later.